Hey all, welcome to ShareTrek. This is Raj here. In continuation with my thoughts from day before, when I said that Microsoft announcement and Fed Chief Powell's words will determine the direction of the market, I think after looking at yesterday's action, I feel that the market has heard Microsoft and grew exuberant at the aspect of the AI boom and totally forgot to register the fact that Chairman Powell had clearly said that if inflation rises, more rate hikes are in order. The strong jobs number should have sent a chill down the spine of the market, but that did not last. I think we are witnessing the irrational exuberance at present. With the geopolitical situation being bleak, I also anticipate food inflation because neither Russia nor Ukraine will produce wheat for the next season or the one after that. Even if they stop hostilities right now, it will still take them time to clear up the fields and get the farmers back to start working for the next crop. Finally, there is the debt ceiling issue, which is also going to play out because currently the way parties are positioned, it doesn't seem like we are going to get a quick resolution. There is one more risk factor that market commentators are ignoring, and that is the political uncertainty in America. Let's look at where we ended yesterday and where we go today. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. The market seems to be really exuberant about AI getting a lot of traction. So Microsoft announced that they are going to incorporate AI into their Bing search engine, and also they said they will provide vanilla AI, which other companies can use and rebrand. And they have kind of set the ball rolling in terms of lofty expectations from AI. And Google, also not to be left behind, has announced plans to get the Lambda API up and running. So we also had news from China about Baidu getting into its own AI systems. So there seems to be a next level upgrade from search engine to AI-based search. And Microsoft is saying their AI will also provide citations of where the information has come from. So those kind of things definitely make it much more attractive. But at the same time, we should realize that at this point of time, ChatGPT is free for us to use, but the cost of operating it is pretty phenomenal. And therefore, we should expect that very soon we'll start having to pay a premium to use ChatGPT. The days of the free search engine would be gone. Search engines would be much better, much superior, and they will be more than search engines, but we are going to end up having to pay more. Most probably, I would expect that Microsoft 365 might include a plan where ChatGPT is included and you pay annual subscription. So we'll see those pricing models, and that brings to question the standing of Google. So what is Google going to do, and how good is Google going to be in comparison, and how fast they can ramp up things and make their move. So all these things are kind of things that we need to think. Especially I have to think about it because I invested heavily in both Microsoft as well as Google. So now I have to make a choice. Today, Microsoft went up around 10% and Google went up around 4%. When I say today, I mean yesterday. And a decision has to be made out there on where the money should stay when it comes to the tech sector in my portfolio. So let's look at the fear and greed index. It shows extreme greed, and I agree with that. And if you look at the market momentum, it's already picked up significantly, and it's moved further away from the 125-day moving average when it comes to S&P 500. So here we are in the TradingView platform. I'm looking at NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ futures are down 0.14 at the time of recording. And at the close of business on 7th February, we were still within the range that we were in the previous day. At the top end, it was a very narrow range of trading as far as the futures is concerned. Indicators, if you look at US oil is still on the bull channel. I'm going to convert this color into green so I can show it as a bull channel. And it kind of started higher and then fell down, but it is still on the top edge of the range that it was the day before. QQQ had a significant growth, and I think that is the irrational exuberance I was talking about. RSI is close to being overbought once again. It has been 3 times in a row, and MACD is extremely bullish. So this seems to me like all nicely set up for a fall tomorrow. At least that's what I'm going to go with. And I'm hoping that our support at 296.50, this brilliant blue line, is going to be saving us. And S&P 500 also did very well. It's still on the bullish channel. Russell Index also did very well. It's still above the support level of 191.38. And MACD is bullish, and momentum is also above average. And Dow Jones is up 0.90%. It's broken out of the pennant, and it got stopped by resistance at 341.37. There's plenty of room for the RSI to go. MACD is still bullish. And if you look at VIX got stopped at 19.75, and it has a support at 18.57. So I'm expecting VIX to probably break through this tomorrow, keeping in the theme with the fact that the market has underestimated, or the market has forgotten that Chairman Powell has registered the high employment rate and may not hesitate to increase interest rates. And now let us look at the US dollar index. And US dollar index is still high. It's broken through the bear channel, and therefore I have marked the diagonal line of resistance of the bear channel into a support line. Therefore it's green in color, and the spike has been very high. And whenever US dollar index goes up, it has to mean that money is coming out of stock market and other asset classes. We'll see the reaction this morning. Established technology, Microsoft has done very well, and it has managed to break through a resistance of 259.95, and I'm going to mark this as thick green color. And it had gone up 10.79%. That's a big jump, and I'm expecting tomorrow we're going to give up some of these gains because there'll be profit taking. RSI is close to being overbought. MACD is also bullish. So tomorrow some reality check will happen. Apple also gained a lot today. It gained 2.92%. I'm still hoping we can meet the target of 161.14, but I'm afraid that the market sentiments are going to push Apple down too, and it has a small gap fill to fill up out here, and I'm afraid that we are likely to come down without achieving the target of the cup and handle pattern. Now next, let us look at Amazon. Amazon has already fallen, and the MACD is turning bearish almost, and momentum is falling, and it's going closer to average. So I'm expecting that in line with market sentiment, Amazon will also go down. Google was up 4.57%, and Google did a catch-up kind of announcement by targeting their own AI and announcing a team. But I think that Google is likely to become weak as Microsoft plays up ChatGPT and incorporates it into Bing. So we have to watch this space, and I have a decision to make between these two, which one to keep and which one to dilute. And that said, let us go and have a quick look at where the genomics landed. Genomics were predominantly green. The losers were Beam, PACB, Invitae, Caribou Biosciences, SQZ Biotech, and Bionanogenomics. For SQZ Biotech, I am expecting that the shortest route for them to stay compliant with NASDAQ would be to do a reverse split and keep their share price above $1. So I'm expecting that announcement anytime now. And if we were to go and have a look at PACB, PACB earnings are due on 16th of Feb. And let us look at who else is there? Illumina. Illumina had their earnings today, and that was done after hours. And they underwhelmed when it came to earnings per share. They were down for 47.04% against expectation. They came in at 14 cents as against the expectation of 0.265. And the revenue did a beat. Revenue bet by 1.04%. They came in at 1.08 against an expectation of 1.07 billion. So from a revenue perspective, they are good. But tomorrow, I'm expecting them also to drop. And I think the support line will not be able to hold at 208.37. It might become a resistance. So for today, I'm predicting that all these shares that we have in our watch lists are likely to go red. Because of the overall market sentiment, the realization that Fed is going to get hawkish or has already got hawkish. So that's what I would like to end the session with. Friends, that's all I have for you, and I'll catch up with you again later on during the day. And see you then. Bye for now.